Urdu Mystery. The World of Stories. Once upon a time, in a far-off land, there was a mysterious lake that was said to be home to magical creatures. The lake was surrounded by dense forests, and many people believed that it was cursed. They avoided it at all costs. However, one curious little boy, named Tommy, was fascinated by the stories he had heard about the lake. He longed to explore it and find out what secrets it held. So, one day, he set out on a journey to discover the mysterious lake. As he entered the forest, he heard the sound of a waterfall in the distance. He followed the sound and came across a magnificent waterfall that cascaded down into the lake. The water was crystal clear, and the sun shone on it, creating a rainbow of colors. Tommy was awestruck by the beauty of the lake. As he walked around the lake, he noticed something strange. The trees around the lake were different from the ones he had seen before. They were taller and wider, and their leaves were a vibrant shade of green. He also saw some colorful flowers and mushrooms that he had never seen before. Suddenly, he heard a rustling sound behind him. He turned around and saw a tiny fairy peeking out from behind a tree. The fairy had a mischievous twinkle in her eye and a smile on her lips. She invited Tommy to follow her, and she led him to a hidden clearing where a group of fairies was having a party. Tommy was amazed by what he saw. The fairies were dancing and singing, and there was a feast of fruits, nuts, and sweets spread out before them. The fairies welcomed Tommy warmly and invited him to join in their celebration. Tommy spent the whole day with the fairies, and he learned many magical things from them. He learned that the lake was indeed enchanted, and it was home to many magical creatures like fairies, unicorns, and mermaids. He also learned that the lake had healing powers and could cure any ailment. When it was time for Tommy to leave, the fairies gifted him a magical stone that would grant him 3 wishes. They also warned him not to tell anyone about the lake or its secrets, or else the magic would disappear. Tommy returned home, bursting with excitement and joy. He kept the magical stone safely and used it wisely. He never forgot about the mysterious lake and the magical creatures he had met. But he kept their secrets safe and never revealed them to anyone. From that day on, Tommy lived a happy and fulfilling life, and he knew that he had been blessed with a rare and wonderful experience. And he knew that the mysterious lake would always hold a special place in his heart.